Everyone, hope you're having a great day out here drinking coffee. I want to dive right in. I want to talk about SRK because wow, it did a pullback. If you're in this chart and you didn't take some profit out, you're probably like, well, what's it going to do? Is it going to go up? And I understand why people are iffy about taking profits because when it's up like this high and the chart doesn't print, in your mind, it's going to keep going up forever, right? Especially if you've probably been watching your account, as it starts to go up and it keeps going up and it goes up a little more every day and it goes up a little more every day and it goes up a little more every day and you're thinking, wow, we're going to the moon. Here's the one thing you need to realize. Nothing just goes straight up to the moon. Not Bitcoin, not Ethereum, none of them go straight up to the moon. Not even the stock market, not even Amazon stock went straight to the moon. They all there's fits and starts. It goes up, it does a big pullback, it keeps going, it might grind for a little bit. I've seen this hundreds of times in my trading career and in crypto. This doesn't even faze me. I've seen this so many times. What I see about this chart, and what I like about this chart, is that all of the buyers, like, think about this. When we were all the way down here and we went up here, I mean, we almost went up 1,000%. From when I bought down here at 72s and I was just trading back and forth. And then we went up 950%. Okay. And then we pulled back down here 65%. It's normal. It's normal it's healthy. It's a healthy move to have a pullback like that. So I'm not fazed at all by this. I think that where it's at is extremely strong support, because you could see this with the previous all-time high was this over here in the threes, and it found support here. It came down here. It didn't really crack. It didn't really crack past the mid twos, and it came back down again. It's not cracking. It's just grinding. It comes down slowly and it grinds. So, I mean, if it cracks this and keeps going down, I think that's probably the safest buy you get, honestly. Because, I mean, I think it just snapped back pretty quick. So if you want to know what it's going to do, what it could do in the future, you have to see what it did in the past. So, we had this nice little run up. This was a little, I remember I was trading this, right? And it did the dip first, and I was like, I hope it dips down to like super low. It was in the 49s. I was buying 1 million coins at a time. I'm not even kidding you. 0.49. That means 1 million coins was like 0.59 Ethereum down here. It's just crazy. It's just crazy, And then it spiked up, and I remember selling a lot of my coin on that. And then I was layered back down, and it just did that. It just kept whipping back and forth, and then we got into here, and it was just like, like these little grinding out these little 14 percenters or whatever. I was trading, but and then we do a dip, a dump. And I remember I was in this. This put me all in, I didn't think it was ever going to go that low. It did. And then I was like, oh, nice. I was holding this. And then freaking Moontown, man. Moontown. Like, this thing just erupts, and then bam. So I think something similar will probably happen. I'm not a mind reader, okay? I don't know the future. So take this with a grain of salt. But judging by how this chart behaves, there's a lot of participation that you're not seeing, okay? It's 208 volume right now. Doesn't mean a lot right now. But when it was spiking, it was up to 1,500. Do you remember that? You have to remember that. So all that volume is not... It's standing on the sidelines. No one wants to get in right now because people are afraid. No one wants to buy low and sell high. You have to remember that. People want to buy high and then they sell low. 99% of retail, that's what they do. They buy high, they sell low, they get wrecked. And that's just the name of the game. So we're low right now. And guess what? The only people buying are the people who understand the chart. They're buying the dip. Smart money buys the dips. Think about when Bitcoin, every time it dips, guess who's buying it? Retail's selling because they're dumb money. I don't mean that. I'm not saying that derogatory. They call it retail money. They call it dumb money. They don't really know what they're doing. They sell the dip. They FOMO in. They buy the top. They panic, sell the dip. And they're selling to the smart money, the institutional players, the hedge fund man, the big dudes that know what's going on. The big players that have seen this stuff, that are like laughing as this thing's going down. Because they get it. They know what's up. They know that this thing is going to probably, I don't know, maybe dump again and then go whip back and forth, fizzle out a little bit, and then just, I think it eventually will go back up. Will it crack this? You have to understand, this is against Ethereum, right? So if Ethereum is on a tear, this thing has to be performing better than Ethereum in order for it to outperform it, right? Because it's against Ethereum. The US dollar is always performing like crap. So that's really a no-brainer. But this is against Ethereum. So Ethereum's taking a breather. All coins are taking breathers now. We're having healthy pullbacks, which is normal. I've seen this time and time again in the market. So I think it's definitely going to get back to where it was, and then break that, and then we're going to be off as business as usual. But it might go sideways and down for a little while. It might. You have to be prepared for that. So if you bought the top, I wouldn't panic sell, because then you're just selling. You're selling into the people who are buying. You're selling into the pro traders that can sit and manage their emotions. So I hope this helps. I think it's going to go back up for sure. All that volume is still there, And here's how markets work. Here's how the last bull market. This bull market is like eerie, similar to the last one. So we had this like a little little hiccup. Went back down. Everyone, oh no, are we going back down to wreck town? Or are we gonna? Where's the rocket ship? Why aren't we going to the moon? Fizzled out, and then eruption, man. Crazy, insane gains. Insane. 950% on this. That's cool. I think that's just a hiccup. Like, that's just a volcano getting started. That's what I think on all the coins too. At least the big projects. Make sure you put your money in the right place. That's what I think. Anyway, I hope this helps. And yeah, I'll see you all on the moon.